Hey, my name is Erin Remick, and I'm the program coordinator at the Youth Media Institute.
Hi, my name is Andre Middleton. I am a teacher for the visually impaired as well as an independent producer and instructor for Scan TV.
My name is Marisa Chavez and I work at Youth Media Institute and I live in Seattle.
My name's Joshua Chambers. I'm a professional poker player.
Hi, I'm Tim Chambers, and I believe that local politics are extremely important in our community. I'm going to be talking to some people about registering to vote and problems in the community and politics in general.
I follow politics a lot. Every day after work, I am quick to go to my computer and check out the latest headlines and political stories of the day.
I do. I follow politics very closely and I even went to school to get my master's in basically what you would call politics. It's policy analysis.
I think it's kind of hard these days not to follow politics.
I definitely feel like being a part of local politics is very, very important. It's one of the easiest ways to make change in your community. Just having that person who you voted for who, now they can actually listen to you because you can write to them and they will respond.
I think it's very important to register to vote for local and national politics. I think that if you don't participate by voting, I don't think you have much right to complain if things don't go the way you'd like them to go.
Well, the problem is, we have elected officials, and sure, picking one elected official over another could change some things, but a lot of this stuff is either inevitable, and then you have appointed people, the people who you don't vote for that really do make the important decisions. So whether I vote or not is inconsequential.
Right now, it seems there's a lot of construction going on in Capitol Hill, and I know that they're building a light rail, which I think is a really good thing, but there's also like a lot of condos and things like that going up that kind of upset me a little bit.
Well, in all fairness, not really. I live in Shoreline, and Shoreline, I think it's, pretty well-to-do, if not upper middle-class neighborhood. But if I had one issue, they're talking about putting in a new detention facility in North Seattle on I want to say 120th and Aurora, and that's maybe 30 blocks from my house. So I'm concerned about them potentially putting a new detention or jail. Well, first and foremost, I think that I would have to contact my local city commissioner and maybe get a petition going, maybe going to a zoning board meeting where they might have community input.
Well, we have a couple of people who wave signs and, make noise. One thing that I really like is the opinion columns in the newspaper. I read them all the time, but of course newspapers are going by the wayside. So it's really getting the word out there, trying to pressure these public officials.
I think it's really important to vote because a lot of people can say that, oh, it doesn't matter if I don't vote, I'm just one vote, but obviously if 1,000 people say that, then that can make a really big difference, especially in the past couple elections where it's been so close.
I realized I had to do a story for the local school newspaper about identity theft, and I looked at some of these voter sheets. There's no security, there's no protection. It's identity theft wrapped up in the most convenient form you can imagine, these voter registration forms. So really it's a security threat. Plus,
I think it's very important to register to vote for local and national politics. I think that if you don't participate by voting, I don't think you have much right to complain if things don't go the way you'd like them to go.
A lot of times when we think of voting, we think of voting for the president, and that's really important because obviously the president has a lot to say, but locally, everybody that you vote for locally has just as much to say and just as much power over your life and the institutions and the systems that rule your life. And the one thing that I would say to somebody who thinks it doesn't matter is just look at our race for the governor. 2 years ago, our governor won by only 133 votes. So that means the difference of 133 people. And that is so small.
I'm registered to vote with my 9130.